So we're back in the kitchen. The 25th of January is Burns night, and this is the first time we're actually going to celebrate it making our own supper. The first time I experienced it was actually in South Africa at Caitlin's grandparents'. Bit of trivia, they used to celebrate Burns night on the 29th, but then they discovered in the Ayr parish that he was actually born on the 25th of January, not the 29th. All I really knew before doing a bit of research was that there was haggis and whiskey involved, but there's actually more to it. Another bit of education here. If you don't know, some of Robert Burns's works include I Fond Kiss, Parcel of Rogues, and A Man's a Man, though I'm sure Caitlin might say that a bit better than I do. I think what I'm looking forward to the most is addressing the haggis. I've never seen anyone speak to a haggis before, so that'll be a first. Just to mention this beautiful hat that I'm wearing. Today it's my chef's hat, but it's actually traditionally called a Glengarry hat, and Emma McLeod kindly made it for me. Thank you, Emma. But yes, today it is my chef's hat, and I'm really gutted that I couldn't get a McLeod tartan shirt to match it, but this'll do. So we were trying to decide what to have for dessert, and I googled traditional Burns night dessert and found raspberry cranachan. So first we need to toast the oats, starting off with a bit of an experiment. Okay, so we've got the oats on the go, and now we're going to make a raspberry puree.
That's a colander.
That's a colander.
Maybe like instead of stabbing action, like a rubbing.
I don't understand the sieve. Why have we got the sieve? Okay, that's looking quite puree-esque. Surprisingly, we need to sweeten the raspberries. I'd have thought they'd be sweet enough, but the oatmeal's done. Probably could have used a smaller plate. Cast the sugar in. Okay, so I'm getting a bowl now, and we're going to whisk the double cream. 2 generous ones. There's a good one. 2 to 3 tablespoons of whiskey. We've got this classic Glenfiddich from my mum. Okay, so we're going to stir in the oatmeal. Look at that, that is looking very nice. So this is where presentation takes place. So we have a layer of this, bit of puree, oops, bit more of this, a couple more raspberries. And so they'll just sit in the fridge until after the main course, and they'll be nice and chilled.
Lamb lungs, beef fat, oats, lamb stock, onion, salt, ground spices. True story, we actually smuggled a haggis and a neep to South Africa so that we could have that Burns night back in 2019. Scottish haggis. On the other side there's mealie pudding. Caitlin was really worried that we'd get done for having contraband in our luggage. It's illegal. Mashed ties. Start of the show. Now traditionally you would have a piper to welcome the guests and things like that, but because of social distancing and we can't get together, I think we'll just have some traditional Scottish music instead.
Fair fare your honest sonsy face, great chieftain o' the pudding race. Aboon the ma, ye tak your place. Pinch, tripe or frame, weel are ye worthy o' a grace, as lang as my hair. His knife, see rustic labours dicht, and cut up with ready sicht.
Oh.
Oh.
Trenching your gushing entrails brecht, like ony ditch. Trembling earth resounds his tread. He'll knack a reeve with neva blade, and mak it whistle, and legs and arms, and heeds will snade. But if you wish a grateful prayer, gie her a haggis.
Ah, nice.
His spindles shank a good whiplash.
The Amazon's coming.
His knee a nut.